So the mission is going to be search and destroy. Sorry, the deployment is search and destroy. Kenny is going to be setting up first and potentially going first. And it is Shatter Strike. So it's all about getting you in your opponent's deployment, which is pretty tricky given that Kenny's got outflanking. So we'll see what happens. Come back to you after deployment. So 1500 points of 1000 Suns. That is a Sakaran with Dozeblade and Ceramite. That is a Rhino with Multi-Melter and Dozeblade. That is a 10-man tack squad. The guy with the plasma pistol is actually the sergeant, and he's got a power sword, an artificer and melter bombs. This is exactly the same, only the power sword looks like a power sword. We have a mortis pattern contemptor as a proper Dakar dread, and then we have a 10-man tack squad with assault weapons. Sergeant has power fist, melter bombs and artificer. They're in the Flappy Bird, which has got all the toys it can get, with a level 2 psyker. We thought we'd try pyromancy, probably a mistake. And we got fire shield and spontaneous combustion. We have a second centurion, he's the leader. He's coming on a jet bike. He's got a power fist and melter bombs and a refractor field. So Kenny, seeing as we've done this before and I didn't record it, would you like me to would you like to talk us through your list?
Preto.
Yep.
With a chain fist is Graviton Gauntlet.
Yay.
Command squad with banner, heavy flamer, all chain fists. In a land raider with a multi-melter, Dozeblades and Ceramite. 10-man tactical squad. In a Rhino with a multi-melter, Sergeant has power fist and melter bombs.
Dozeblade on the Rhino?
Yep. 10-man tactical squad, Sergeant has melter bombs and lightning claw, Dozeblade, multi-melter on the Rhino. Scan and battle tank, no sponsors, Dozeblade, Ceramite. Plasma Annihilator, no sponsors, Dozeblade and Ceramite. I think if he's allowed it, he's got it. And that's just it, with no Ceramite scat of it and no Dozeblade because he ain't gonna move.
Did you buy a gun?
Yes, it's got the little. Yes, it's got a storm bolter, a combi bolter.
So that is 1500 points of Iron Hands. So, Iron Hands deployment. Sakaran, Scorpius, Predator. All this is outflanking. Here we have the 1000 Suns. Sakaran, Dreadnought, Tack Squad, Gaffer. We are going to try and seize. Doesn't happen. Sixes. Oh, close. Miles off. We'll get back to you after. Oh no, better old Warlord traits. But we'll get back to you after turn 1. We might reshoot something if it changes up. Sorry. Iron Hands movement turn 1. So, Iron Hands movement turn 1. Sakaran came over. He's going to be taking shots down. Maybe the Contemptor, maybe the Sakaran. Wait and see. Scorpius is going to bombard us, which is why I have so little on the table. And the Plasma Executioner has got a shot on the Rhino. So we'll see what happens and come back to you after Iron Hands turn 1, shooting phase. So, Kenny's shooting. Totally inaccurate. Got a 12-inch scatter on the Scorpius and a 12-inch scatter on the Plasma Blast Annihilator. The Sakaran fared a little better. He has immobilised his opponent. So that'll be them popping shots at each other for the rest of the game. Anyway, let's see what happens now as we move into 1000 Suns, turn 1. So, turn 1, 1000 Suns. The Mortis has moved forward. The Sakaran has... oh yeah. And that has turned round. My Gaffer, we've just turbo boosted him, is hiding like a little coward. Yay! Let's go into the shooting phase for 1000 Suns. It's all going to be at the Sakaran. Hey ho, let's go! So end of 1000 Suns shooting phase. Shots into the Sakaran. Sakaran taking 2 hull points and is crew shaken and crew stunned. So it's on 1 hull point and it's only snap firing back. We might just win this Sakaran off, depending on Kenny's reserves rolls. Well, we might get bummed in this one. So Iron Hands movement phase turn 2. Everything came on, and it's come on in force in my deployment. Sakaran, not moving, can't. Scorpius, not moving, gets more shots. Executioner has moved as quickly as it could. Had no shots, so might as well have done. So what happens is we move into Iron Hands shooting phase, turn 2. So, end of Iron Hands shooting phase, turn 2. Snap firing Rhino, yeah, probably not going to do well. And a Sakaran, dead. But that's about it. Oh, so we're not unhappy. It will not die. Let's film it.
Jig Bob. It's still down because it's
Nice one. We'll come back to you after 1,000 Suns movement phase. Turn 2. So, end of Iron Hands, 1,000 Suns movement turn 2. Flappy Birds come on. He's going to take some shots into the Predator Annihilator. Hopefully the Mortis will finish off the Sakaran. We'll see what happens. And then we've got a cheeky multi-melter shot here. Gaffer. Still hiding. End of 1,000 Suns. Turn 2. You might have just seen that. That's Kenny taking off the Sakaran, which only just got killed by the Mortis, to be fair. We got a load of hits into the Predator, but made his saves. Got 1 pen, made it. And then over here, missed horribly. So that was turn 2 for the 1,000 Suns. Let's see what happens with the Iron Hands. They've got nothing else to come in. Turn 3. End of Iron Hands movement, turn 3. This guy's come back, he's going to put shots in. This guy, well, he's not moved. We've got the Mortis sitting down here, he's going to get shot by the Land Raider. Flappy Birds come on. We've seen it, the Land Raider's going to come in, probably going to put shots in on the Flappy Bird. We'll see what happens as we move into Iron Hands. Turn. Oh, no. Kenny's thinking.
We haven't finished moving.
Live on camera. Kenny's still moving. Oh, he's still. Praetor's getting out.
Well, he might as well, he ain't done right like that.
Oh my god, Praetor's getting out. Ready to be ganked. With my secret weapon. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm sure I should have had one. Praetor is out. Ooh. Are you really going to flamethrower my tank?
If I can, yeah.
It's a Rhino, you know. Live on camera. Kenny goes overkill on attack squad. Get it. End of Iron Hand shooting phase. Rhino got popped. These guys are probably going to get charged by these guys. And that's... Oh no, it's not it.
I'm not. I've got guys to shoot.
Got 1 wound on him as well. And Kenny's got... What have you got?
I've got a rapid firing 2 Marines out there.
Oh, he's got his Marines from his Rhino. So 4 shots. Win on 4s. 2 6. Live on camera. Look at this. 1 dies. End of Iron Hands. Turn 3. He's on 1 wound. These Marines are down to a single man. They got absolutely mullered in combat by the Termies. 1 guy survived. He's running, so in fact I'll do his leadership now. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
He's off. That was boxcars. Oh, unless I roll snake eyes. No, he's off.
He's dead.
Let's see if my other tactical squad comes on. Yes, it does. I've no idea what it's going to go for, but meh. So that was end of Iron Hands, start of 1,000 Suns. Turn 3. 1,000 Suns, turn 3. This is dropped. Shots into the Terminators. This is dropped. Sorry, Dreadnought's moved around a bit. Thanks, Kenny. Shots into Rhinos, maybe Terminators. We'll see what happens. Got the Land Raider. Ooh, not going to be touching that. And this guy's come round. Going to take out that with a bit of luck, and then maybe into that. We'll have to see how he gets on. And that is 1,000 Suns movement. Turn 3. So, 2 hull points off that. 1 hull point off that, weapon destroyed. Terminators have lost a few guys. They do have a leadership test.
Yeah, no, alright.
On 10.
Yeah.
Let's video it.
Does that come before or after the guy that makes it fearless is dead?
After, because he's dead. So you're not going to fail it anyway. No, see. And 1 hull point on here. We have a charge. I'm not even going to roll it. Ooh, Hammer of Wrath as well. Gets in on a 6. And that's it. So we'll do the combat phase for Thousand Suns turn 3. So at the end of the Thousand Suns turn 3. This is the way it's looking. We've got a Scorpius. Gaffer's sitting here. Gonna get shot, probably, by the Scorpius. Let's see what happens as we move into Iron Hands turn 2. Remember, we've got 2 full tack squads in these. They'll probably be getting out to belt fed into some stuff. Flappy Bird is on the floor, so we'll see what happens now. We're moving to Iron Hands, turn 4. Iron Hands movement, turn 4. Land Raiders levelling shots probably between the Contemptor and the Flappy Bird. All these boys have got out. Not liking the odds down here. Let's see what. Oh, and Gaffer is hiding. You know, Gaffer always hides.
Fucking does, yeah.
So let's see what happens as we move into Iron Hands shooting phase. Look at me trying to do panoramics. Turn 4. So end of Iron Hands turn 4. This is jinxed. These boys have fared really well. Contemptor went pop to a single las cannon. Always the case. Just. However, he's still alive. Oh yeah. Charging to the rear of this. What's that called? Scorpius. We'll have that. Right. Let's see what happens as we move into Thousand Suns. Turn 4.
Back on weather.
So here we go, Thousand Suns movement turn 4. No one's surprised with that. This guy's gonna level a load of shots down at those Marines. Hopefully blow up a Rhino. Hopefully kill a load of Marines. And the surviving tack squad, we're gonna have a disordered charge. I'm gonna put shots into the Marines with bolt pistols and then melt a bomb into the rear of the Land Raider. Oh my god, if it works.
They'll be running away now.
Yeah, they would. Alright, end of shooting phase for Thousand Suns. This Rhino is dead. This is on 1 hull point. We put quite a lot of hair down on these boys. Ready for these guys to charge the Land Raider. 1 guy. And the rest of them into them. Yes. Flappy Bird, still alive and kicking. There is a Land Raider facing it down though, so meh. And he managed to put a single hull point onto the Scorpius. Charge. And then we've got a charge down here. So Kenny.
How many guys left?
7. So just to show you, this is the 6 I've rolled for my melter bomb. Get in. And this, that's the damage blowing up chart. And this, just to add insult to injury, is the dead pile from the entire combat. So I won both. However, the Land Raider's about to blow up D6 inch. Kenny, your roll. 1 inch. Oh, so it gets 2 of mine. 3 of mine. We're on 4s. 2 wounds. So, look out, sir, on my gaffer, on my sergeant. Make some both. Alright, so 2 up save on my sergeant. Saves. 3 up on the guy. Saves. End of Thousand Suns, turn 4. We saw the Land Raider shenanigans. It was day, but it works. And this combat here, bit of a mess, bit of a mole. Flappy Bird, still flapping around, still full of guys. And more importantly, the Gaffer is just saving the day. Thank you very much, Gaffer. So let's go into Iron Hands turn 5. Could well be the last turn. Iron Hands. Sorry, I'm just finishing the Viennese Whale.
You might as well film it.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Kipling. Oh, advertising. Am I allowed to do that? I don't know. Mr. Kipling. Toffee Terror World. Kenny doesn't like it because he's our buttercream. Works for me. So, end of Iron Hands. Movement phase, turn 5. No one's surprised. These guys are going to pile in here. I am surprised actually.
You can't make it.
He could charge.
No, it's a 12-inch charge.
Well, over the course of 2 turns.
While standing there doing nothing.
So we go straight into combat, I think. End of Thousand Suns movement phase, turn 5. The brave guys, who are doing nothing in this game, nice expensive tax squad, including veteran sergeant with power fist and melt bomb and artificer armour, and mega powerful psycho dude, level 2, yay me. And they're literally just going to score some objective points. This guy's setting up for some shots into the Rhino over there, just a denial unit. Hopefully he'll kill it, we'll have to wait and see. Gaffer, he's not even moving, because if he does I'll have to take a dangerous and he'll probably die. And then we have this combat here. That's about it. So let's see what happens in Thousand Suns shooting phase, turn 5. So Thousand Suns assault phase went remarkably well. Finished these, killed the sergeant off from this squad, got them down to 2 guys. They're running, and so these boys failed to catch them both, because I'm recruiting. But this could be the way the world ends. On a 4-up, there is a turn 6. This is the way the world ends. Thousand Suns victoire. Epic handshake. I think we'll go back to bigger points next time. Actually, guys, if you watch this, just to let you know, next week there might be a bit of a surprise. We have other people to play 30k. Yay! Thousand Suns. In fact, I'm on a bit of a streak. Oh no, I lost last week. I was nearly on a streak, but for losing. Still, good fun, except for the fact that they did nothing. That Flappy Bird saved my life. That and a melt bomb on your Land Raider. Good fun.
And the inability to roll saves.
Yeah, really bad for you.